Hello trainers, Neto here, and the whole week has passed in the new season of Light. So we're gonna see together today the best 3 teams that helped me reach so many wins on those early rankings of Go Battle League, and I'm playing those teams over and over again because they have so much success in Great League right now. Before we start the video though, I want to say a huge thank you trainers for being such a huge support to my channel. You really show your appreciation in the comments, and it seems like that you enjoy my videos. For those that are new to the channel, just be sure to subscribe if you already haven't, because more videos like this that we have over here are more likely to come up on your screens, and you are not gonna regret it, okay? You're gonna see that a lot of useful teams. I'm gonna explain the strategy behind those teams, the team building, the core breakers and stuff like that. I'm not gonna upload just videos that are gonna be, okay, use this team and you're gonna be successful, okay? So we're gonna have tons of fun if you subscribe, and I really encourage you to do so. And of course, don't forget to leave a like before you go on this video, because it's gonna be a sum up of my best teams that I have used this week. So with that in mind trainers, now let's dive into the first team composition. Starting off, we have a team composition that will blow your mind. Okay, Trevenant up on the lead, followed up by Ninetales, and this Walrein as a safe switch will prove to be the biggest Pokemon that you can use for Go Battle League right now, because Trevenant is gonna cover so many Pokemon on the current meta, especially all those poison types, and perhaps something like a Lantern or a Runegrigus that your opponent might have. So many new move updates and so many new Pokemon to come up against you, so Trevenant can cover a lot of those Pokemon. The Charmer version of Ninetales is gonna be super good for you, because not only you're gonna melt down your opponent, but with the synergy of the other 2 Pokemon, you can get rid of the enemy Steel type or Poison type, and you're gonna be on a very good spot on sweeping the entire team, especially with Shields up. Also, we got on the team Walrein, which was kinda nerfed down with the Icicle Spear costing more energy, but it is not gonna be such bad for Walrein, because it is still gonna compete as a high rank Pokemon to have on your roster for Great League. So you're not gonna regret it. This team will work pretty much the whole time. The core breaker of the team, like on this clip that I have over here for you, well, none other than Cantonia Ninetales, especially on the shadow form. But as you're seeing in the clip, you still have some solid choices to go up against this Pokemon and eventually win the whole thing. This team composition is super strong. If I was gonna rate it, well, it was gonna be rated as A+ for sure. Moving on, we find a team that is gonna work pretty well on the entire Great League. You're gonna have a Medicham up on the lead, which is gonna provide itself as a very huge asset for any team that you might want to build. It is gonna be part fighting, part psychic, but if you do not have a fully powered up with Excel's Medicham, feel free to go with a regular one 100%, or just go in with a Deoxys, because it is still gonna provide the general coverage that you need for these teams to success. Overall, I believe that Excel Medicham is gonna be the superior choice overall, since it has access to a unique moveset that will be useful even against its counters, especially on the end game if you rotate your individual picks properly, because Ice Punch is for the flyers, Psychic is gonna be for general damage, and of course you have access to the Dynamic Punch, which is not gonna be recommended, but Dynamic Punch can finish off certain threats with this, especially something like a Leaky Tank or a Vigoroth with a pure Dynamic Punch, which is gonna be absolutely awesome. The closer of the team, none other than Galarian Stunfisk, because it is gonna be so good on the offensive part, and also defensively it is gonna be just a Steel type Pokemon which has a tons of resistances. So this Pokemon is gonna be pretty awesome, because it can nuke down those flyers with the Rock Slide, nuke down other Steel types with that Earth Earthquake, and also be super good even against its counter, something like a Swampert. You can still threat it down in using a shield because a potential Earthquake might hit that Pokemon, and of course you got all those poison types in your pocket. Safe switch of the team, my favorite, my personal favorite, Shadow Drapion, because Shadow Drapion is gonna apply so much pressure to the opponent with its spammy moves. Aqua Tail Crunch is gonna be my recommended one, but be sure to check that Sludge Bomb version of Drapion because you might come up against a Fairy type and you might need your Drapion carrying that move, especially with the Core Breaker being Azumarill. But overall I believe that this team can work even against Azumarill pretty well because you are gonna pressure it down so easy. For the final one, trainers, we got a Runerigus team. Runerigus, an amazing Pokemon to use with Sandom for the baits or the debuffs, and of course you got access to Shadow Ball for some heavy hitting moves. I like this Pokemon up on the lead because it can apply so much pressure to the opponent with the Shadow Claw, debuff the enemy or nuke it down with that Shadow Ball, but also defensively it can take some hits which are gonna be its main key to success. The closer of the team is gonna be Altaria because a lot of trainers tend to use starters and fighters in the meta, and all those Pokemon can be destroyed down and walled down by Altaria. Altaria is gonna apply so much pressure and it's gonna rely on its bulk to do so. The safe switch of the team, none other than Registeel, because even against its counters it can go pretty well against anything. Even against a Stunfisk you still have the Focus Blast, which is gonna do so much damage, and to be honest you're gonna play this team as an ABB, using the Registeel to draw out the Stunfisk, excuse me, and with Stunfisk out of the way, then you can farm it down with your Runerigus, and your Altaria will have a much better closing scenario, especially after the Sandom debuff. For the Core Breaker of the team, I decided to pick Whiskas because with Blizzard can threat both Altaria and Runerigus, and with Mud Bomb the Registeel. But as you can see, Whiskas landing all those moves correctly, well, it is gonna be kinda circumstantial, so I would not be that much worried about this Pokemon. That's all, trainers. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying till the end. This is gonna be an amazing video to watch, so share with your friends because they might haven't seen it yet. And those three teams are gonna be equally strong. You're gonna have your weaknesses, but the good news about those teams is gonna be that you are not gonna regret your time going even up against your counters. You are always gonna have some play against those Pokemon, and you're gonna be most probably on the upper side most of the times because they both have a team building structure that is gonna be super useful for the Great League meta. A very good leader slash generalist, a very good closer that can go pretty well with either its fast attacks or its charge attacks, and a safe switch that it's gonna work even against its counters, gaining the shield advantage or get that lead advantage back. So that's all, trainers. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying till the end. Be sure to leave a like before you go, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, trainers. Choo choo choo.